I swear everything was fine. Where were you? I was like, this might warm up my face a little bit. Yeah, if I'm being interrogated, okay? So, alas, this is. Hi, I'm in New York. I'm in New York. I'm in New York for Fanatics Fest. And I ordered food because I don't want to go out because smells like campfire. So, my Instagram and saw Pierre laying his tribute to Antoine Hubert. That's spot track. Yeah. Me literally opening Twitch going, haven't heard from Swell in a while. Yes, I've been a little busy. Okay, this like got separated and sad while I wasn't looking. I got vodka gnocchi, penne alla vodka, but it's gnocchi. Hello. Thank you for whatever you did. It didn't tell me what you did. What? That's... So I not having alerts? Hold on. Activity feed? There we go. Okay, it disappeared. Wait, where did my multi-chat? Thank you, Feldani. Hold on. Hold on. I can take my shoes off now. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, getting rid of the trying to activate the activity feed got rid of my multi-chat. There's my multi-chat. Okay, move. Can I move you into this pocket? Come on. No. Yes. No? Okay. Well, alas. It used to work. Now it doesn't. Anyways, hi. Can I be so honest? I got pasta from this place last night too. Because I'm afraid of eating anything green out here. For those of you that missed a chapter, there is a parasitic parasite in certain leafy greens right now, Cyclospora, and it's giving people explosive diarrhea. There's cases across 40 states. I think it's triple digits in New York, which is where I am. So I'm not looking at I'm not looking at any leafy green. I got a bagel this morning, and at the restaurant, it came with like a side salad. I did treat that like it was a loaded gun on my plate. I was like, I'm not touching that. So she got it. Oh my god. And some people are joking around. It's like, wait, but I'll be skinny. I saw a woman talking about it. She's been violently ill for 3 weeks. Like diarrhea, people don't realize how quickly it can dehydrate you. It can literally lead to organ failure. Like, you really have no idea. I don't play around with that. I've had norovirus. I'm not getting this again. So, this isn't as good as the other pasta I got. I got their rigatoni cacio e pepe. Thank you for whatever you just did. Oops. Mackie, hold on. You won the Swell Grand Prix with a Prime Booze. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, Micah? Sorry. Micah? Respectfully, if that's... Well, I'm not going to correct you on how you spell your name, but also, like, if I'm just sounding it out phonetically, I would never have guessed Micah. Let's see. Whoops. Nope. Come on, chat. God, I hate. The travel laptop is good for many things. Streaming is unfortunately, it's not the most ideal. Yeah, there's still stuff happening at Fanatics Fest, but I've been there for a few hours. My friend was able to get me 2 hours early, which was nice. Get me in 2 hours early. But it's less crowded now, but it's mostly just special appearances, which I just don't care much about, which is alas. I shouldn't cook. Shouldn't eat raw vegetables or fruits. I can have cooked. My friend does that too. She is allergic to all raw vegetables. My friend has that. It's crazy. I love gnocchi. This is just not the best vodka sauce I've ever had, which is a bummer. It's really watery for a vodka sauce. But yeah, so for those who don't know what's happening in New York, in this area we have the finale of the FIFA World Cup, Jersey, but still. There's the Cyclospora. It is a bajillion and fuck degrees outside, okay? And it's swampy. It feels like Florida outside. Like it's like a swampy heat. I don't know how it works out here. That's crazy to me that it feels so identical to Florida. They definitely have a heavier, obviously, because their humidity is way higher. But here it feels like it's a heavy heat, like it's boiling. It's hard to breathe in LA, but it's heavy here. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it is smells like a campfire outside because of the fires in Canada, the smoke sitting down here. Also, I have only clocked 3 other people wearing masks for the last 24 hours that I've been here. I don't like that. My dad was giving me shit about it, and because my dad's an asshole. He's like, "Oh yeah, you're the one." I was like, "Okay, Dad, if you were in here, if you smelled the swampy smell inside Fanatics Fest or the campfire smell, you'd be asking me for a mask. So shut the fuck up, okay?" Also, again, the anti-masking shit is gonna get people killed, okay? Forget COVID, okay? There's ash everywhere. I saw it walking from the convention center, the Javits Center. It's crazy, okay? No, I'm not documenting the World Cup. I'm not at the World Cup. I am here for Fanatics Fest. Tickets for the World Cup were insane in LA, and no brands tried to take me, despite many a brand bringing creators. Why did you see my doppelganger? Oh, because every single brunette with glasses that's a white girl looks the same. The amount of times that you guys will DM me, "Hey, like, this is crazy. You look identical to this random white woman." And I'm telling you, sometimes I'm like, sure. Other times I'm just like, that's just a white woman with brown hair. That's it. Like that's it. And I find it extremely funny. Movie set mobile homes. I know it looks like that. It's just a weird setup for a hotel. The hotel is fairly nice. I'm fine with it. This is a very functional place. I told my friend clocked where I was immediately because he stayed here before. And he was like, "You're at blank." And I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of a weird hotel." He was like, "Don't say that. It's a perfect hotel. It's amazing." And it's a very weird hotel, but it's very functional, so I accept it. It's fine. I don't need much for a hotel room when I'm working, so. And I refuse to believe you can get that in Ingrid. Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh. Oh. You guys haven't seen me in... God, I feel like there's a point where I do surpass Karen mode because, like, my natural state of being And with events, I'm extremely patient, okay? Um, Above that is Karen mode, where it's like, the fuck are we doing? You know, you guys don't see that because it's usually in my free time, okay? And it takes a lot to get me to Karen mode, okay? It takes a lot, okay? But it's usually my friends, we've paid for something, or someone is being mistreated, and I'm willing to be the bitch, okay? I tap into it, okay? It's effective, it's necessary. Um, and then there is the what the actual fuck are you doing, okay? And sometimes it looks a lot like Karen, okay? Because I kind of scare the shit out of people when I'm doing it, okay? Because it's very smiley. Who the fuck do you think you are? That's usually where it scares grown fucking men, okay? But yes, no, it takes a lot for me to get aggressively angry. Usually there's children involved. Like I'm screaming at a mom because their kid, like they let their kid like fall out of a cart or some shit, like while they're shopping, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? And even then, I'm policing my language because I'm around a child, you know. So yes, you guys have yet to see me truly deeply angry aside from my ranting videos. You should see me if I'm in a restaurant. My dad hates it because he doesn't do this, but I'll yell at a grown fucking man. I don't give a shit. Okay, my father included. Um, the last time that this doesn't happen often, but I am the bitch rando person that will stand up for the service workers when someone's just screaming at them in a restaurant. Like, she's not getting paid enough for this grown fucking man to be yelling at her over the fact that there's pickles on his burger. She just is not. And so then I'm like, hey, dude, is it this serious? I paid for no pickles. You asked for no pickles, not paid for no pickles. Are we working on a new one? Cool. Why are we yelling? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Stay out of it. You're making it my business. You're yelling inside of a restaurant, my sir. You know what's poppin'. You know, um, so now it's my business. Now I'm standing here. This is my buddy actually. We're best friends now. Okay, so I'm parking it here until you calm the fuck down and stop trying to intimidate a 16-year-old. You know, so but that's also it. That's also Karen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just I'll be a bitch to a stranger. I don't care. Mind your own business. I was having a lovely meal. You started yelling inside of a restaurant. Now this is my business. Fancy shirt, you guys. It's a Yuki Tsunoda Red Bull shirt. Funny enough, so I have it tied like this because they're really long. It's really long, so I have it tied in the back and then tucked up. And I was wearing a mask, okay. And I was watching some dude who was because there's a lot of card opening obviously and people reselling. There was a dude who was live on Whatnot at his booth, and they had also a camera facing out so you could see the stuff he was auctioning off. Um, and someone was like, "Mask?" Question. I was because he had the chat up, so I could see the chat, and so I was just glancing at the chat, like, okay, because I wanted to see if any of you were in chat. I was like, "Holy fuck, is that Soul Entertainment?" That's what I wanted to see. Okay, instead of someone was like, "Mask?" Question mark. Someone else then said, "Damn, they got baddies at Fanatics Fest." And someone else said, "Tell her that game ended 6 years ago," as in COVID, like wearing a mask. That game ended 6 years ago, which is a funny bit. I'll give you that. Annoying, because COVID's not over. But that is a funny way to say that, and I'll give you that. That's when I walked away. So. It didn't even end 6 years ago. I know. Don't get me started. However, I did get so one of my phones is AT&T. Not both of them, okay? I do think it's important to have two different carriers. You guys will never know my other carrier, okay? But one of my phones is AT&T, okay? And AT&T had a thing here where it's like, prove you have AT&T and you'll get a free pack, rip pack. I was like, sure. So he literally looked at my phone, saw that it said AT&T, was like, here you go, this is a wristband. Go upstairs to get the rip pack. Upstairs was a different thing. However, I got this big bag. I also got, I got a free Roughneck San Diego FC for the women's team, which is sick. This is from American Express. This is a collapsible seat. This will be coming with me everywhere. It can hold up to 500 pounds. This is my new, it's a seat. This is gonna come with me everywhere. I'm gonna cover it in stickers. It's coming with me everywhere. I've been having my eye on one of these for a while, but frankly, I never wanted to pay for one. And then I was like, oh, I didn't even think I had the proper Amex card to get one of these. I was supposed to go do the activation. And low-key, I don't think I had the right Amex card for this. But one of the Amex dudes recognized me. He was like, I love your videos, by the way. And then the other dude just handed me this. So I don't think I had the right Amex card. I do think that was the Swell Entertainment nepotism. But you know what? I'll take it. Wait. Take it? There we go. Okay. Locked. Okay. Oh, I also got this. Jersey Devils. It's a keychain. It's free. Spun a wheel. Okay. So this is the 2026 Series 1. Top 75. Look for exclusive Fanatics authentic memorabilia redemptions. No purchase necessary. So we have, I think, 7 packs in here. So, no, 8 packs. We get to go through those. I also got handed this. And also in here was a towel. A charger that I think is in my other bag. And then this, you guys. It is a full shoe cleaning kit. Like for sneakers and shit. You could actually have your shoes cleaned at the booth if you requested it. But like there's foam cleaner, there's a brush in here. An AT&T shoe brush. Another, there's cleaning wipes, sneaker solution. Nice little freebie pack. Damn. Fanatics is great, by the way. I'm having a grand old time. So, Jabari Smith Jr. Trae Young. Kawhi Leonard? Kawhi? Yes? Kawhi? Is it Kawhi? I feel like it's Kawhi. Is it Kawhi? I don't follow basketball. Noah Penda. I don't follow men's basketball. Sorry. Kawhi? Okay. Okay. I did talk to I got recognized by someone that was working one of the booths downstairs where the autographs are. And he was like, we're literally trying to figure out what we're going to be selling the rest of the weekend because they're basically already out of everything they brought. Like, this is very much Sports Comic-Con, but I also want to call it Sports Anime Expo because Anime Expo has the same problem, if that makes sense, where it's not a problem. I was hearing it was a guy at they were selling rigs, like wheels and stuff for like your sim racing rigs. And he was talking to someone. He was like, "Yeah, dude, this is our first year vending here, and our buddy who sells here, they he said they prep all year long for Anime Expo, and they just bring a fuckload to Anime Expo, and they sell, and that sustains them for the rest of the year. It's like the only show they actually prep for." And so he was like, if you're coming to Anime Expo and you don't have stuff to sell, you're wasting your time. And I think they sold incredibly well at Anime Expo. So it's going to be really interesting to see if that's the same thing here this year, because everyone that I've talked to that's been here before is like, oh no, this is way bigger than last year. This is like, everyone is spending, not even just bigger, like, because it's an extra day. They did Monday, Saturday, Sunday last year. This year they extended to Thursday. Welcome to my stream. All right, guys, welcome to my card stream. This gets all the ladies, okay? Series 1, 12 cards, okay. I'm going to open sauce. But this event is just huge. Okay. Wait, how do I do it? Like this? Is it straight for you guys? Because it's reversed. So you guys should be able to read the names. Arizona Diamondbacks. Whoops. That is a good shot of him going for the... Is this for the slide? Yeah. Very ASMR. Oh, that's a good shot too. Do they credit the photographers? That's the question. Okay, we got the Topps Instagram. No, Topps is the registered. I mean, I guess if Topps is the photographer, but I don't know. I feel like we should be crediting photographers. I am seeing nothing for the photographer on here. That's disappointing. I don't love that. Is this every sport? This is all baseball. This pack is all baseball. I did see some people have other baseballs. They had baseball. I saw basketball. I think that was it. I don't think I saw any football or anything. And then the first ones that we opened, that was a basketball pack. 2025 Greatest Hits, July 9th, 2025. Jackson Corbio delivers first career walk-off hit. We've got, Royals Muscle. Oh, is this a special pack? It looks special. These look important. Am I supposed to? Okay. I walk up. Hello. Sleeves, please. They look shiny. I'll put them to the side. What's funny, I don't think I'm friends with anyone that collects baseball cards. My dad used to, and by used to I mean he would just buy a box of baseball cards off of like eBay. My dad was an eBay fiend for years when I was growing up, which is partially why I have the tendencies of a hoarder. No, I'm kidding. I'm just bad with money. I'm irresponsible. And oops. Next pack. Everyone else is into like Pokemon and Magic cards. Nowadays, dude, when I tell you the amount of guys here with their little rolling cases for their fucking cards. There's some people selling Pokemon here. It's mostly sports cards. And like the amount of money that'll be passed around from these cards. is absolutely insane. Then you pull a card that makes you $1 million. That would be so funny. Whoops. Also, I don't know. I don't think Topps have that type of value, which is why they're doing freebies like this. Like the older Topps, maybe, but this is a newer pack. You know? If it was an old pack, that'd be one thing. Ooh. Shiny. It's just Topps shiny. I'm just sitting. These mean literally nothing. It's just like, I walk up, hello, can I buy sleeves for these? And the guy's just like, girl, what? I did just see a post on Twitter of someone saying, was able to buy 5 packs. Unfortunately, I then came outside to see an elderly woman manage to wreck my car and 3 others. Like, while it was parked in the parking lot. And you know what? That's karma for being a scalper. No, I'm kidding. At a certain point, I do think... Can I be so honest? My most ageist take is that there are certain things that old people should stop doing. You know, like if I have to put on my driver's license that I have to wear glasses, and then if I'm not wearing glasses, there's like, you know, a thing. If I can't prove that I'm wearing contacts or something, I think I think we need to change how we do the retesting of taking your license. Because even then, I think it's just the written test that you have to retake, right? When you're elderly, you just have to retake the written test. I don't think you have to retake a road test. And like, that sounds bad because I don't want people, because like when you're not driving, especially if you're very independent, it's very isolating for some people. But also, I don't know. I also don't want someone that's on, you know, a potential medication that makes them drowsy. I don't want them driving either. I don't care if they're 16 or 92, you know? You just take a vision exam, that's it? Yeah, I'm just gonna start hiding my dad's keys at a certain age. Oops. I keep doing that. Oops. You know what's so funny? I keep thinking I'm gonna get something for my dad here, okay? Because most of my friends don't care about baseball. They just get excited like when the Dodgers are playing. Most of my friends' basketball teams, there's a few here, okay? There's quite a lot of presence here. MLB is an area and all of that. The team my dad supports and has seasons tickets for, okay, is I think currently the worst performing team in the league, okay? And I haven't seen a single merch item from them. Not in the vintage area, not in the new stuff, not even, okay, the WWE made belts, like custom belts for like every major sports team, okay? That team does not have one, okay? The Los Angeles Angels are performing so fucking horribly. One, no one likes to care that they're a Los Angeles team because they're in Anaheim, okay? Because they used to be the Anaheim Angels, but alas. But no, especially when like in competition, it's the Dodgers. Like that's who everyone's rooting for. It's just extremely funny. Kansas City, okay. We were performing fucking horribly. And I just have this thing I do think that we would have better leagues across the board if like if you're below a certain amount of like collective points by the end of the season, you get fined. Or you get half the amount of games next season. Or like there's some form of like actually legitimate punishment for teams that perform like shit. Because then I think we would actually get better players on the team. That's God, I have a lot of controversial sports takes today. I ate all that pasta and I'm not satisfied with it, alas. It happens. Oh. There's a vending machine downstairs, but it did charge me like $7 for a bottle of water earlier, so I would like to avoid going to that vending machine if possible, because I did find that as highway. I do classify that as to be highway robbery. So, okay. Oh, that's sick with the bat cutting through the frame. That's fun. I love when they do that. Huzzah. And then we got Titans of Time, Gunnar Henderson with the Orioles. Ooh, maybe I could get him an Astros jersey. My dad fucking hates the Astros. My dad is so funny. He hates the Astros because he thinks they're cheaters. I mean, because they are. They were, at the very least. But it's so... That's probably, like, the biggest sports scandal. I know everyone in the F1 space talks about, Abu Dhabi 21, you know? However, I do think the Houston Astros trash can one is the cheating scandal that I think sticks... the sports scandal that sticks out to me the most. Just because it was so... Like, it's one that was probably the biggest one in my lifetime, like the first big one that I remember. But also, it's one that I still see. Like, people still bring it up. You know, the Houston trash cans, all of that. But also, like, when players that were on the team at the time were traded, I go to games, and when they're at bat, the boos are fucking insane. Like, you can't escape the Houston Astros trash can legacy. You just can't, you know? Like, the heckling, the boos, it's crazy. Like, I do think that's probably the most substantial one that I've seen. I still think there's going to be, like, a crazy sports betting one that's going to take out, like, multiple leagues at some point. I watched a video on the rigged poker game that involved, you know, the, was it an NFL coach? No, NBA coach? Yes? Is that who it was? Allegedly. It was like the massively rigged poker game. That one was crazy. That video was really well done too, because it went through all of it went through all the methods they were using to cheat, allegedly. But it also pulled in a couple of clips that I had heard about but I hadn't found, of like major poker players that were asked about certain games. And like in other podcasts for like a couple of years back, and it's like, oh yeah, no, everyone knows this one game is rigged, but there's like an NBA guy coach in there or whatever, like referencing this game, and it's like, holy shit. It was so good. It was a good video. But I love ones like that. I think there's gonna be more though. Especially because, like, I was watching, so they have an artist alley, and it's not an artist alley, it's just not an artist alley in the way that you would traditionally think an artist alley is. Like an artist alley, you think like Anime Expo, you think Comic-Con, you know, you think those types of artist alleys. The artist alley here is like, they have jerseys, and they're doing like custom artwork on the jerseys, you know, so it's like you're buying like upcycled gear, custom gear, I guess, in a sense. But there's no actual like fan art or anything like that being sold, or like, and I know the reason it is because licensing with sports is psychotic. That's one of the reasons Fanatics has such a monopoly over merch in this space, is because like it's so expensive to get these licensings. Like, there's so many people that have tried to do like their own shops for like the NFL, the NHL, like especially with the growing rise of like women fandom and trying to like, hey, I have this idea for um, this merch, this style, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and it's nearly impossible for them to do it legally, because it's just so fucking expensive. It would not make sense in any capacity to do it. Has a few players under investigation for playing to hit certain bet lines, and once they did, actively avoiding the ball. I did see that one. That's been going. That's one that's been sorted out for a while. I felt though that, or like they were cracking down on it at least. I I don't know. I just want. I love sports cheating. I find it fascinating, especially in the Olympics. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. If no one cheats during the 2028 Olympics in my home of Southern California, I'm gonna be actually really disappointed. I don't need doping. I don't care about doping. I want things like rumored penis enlargement for the sake of flying higher in a long jump. I think that's really funny. Um, I want, God, what's another one? I do think that with the growing rise of sports betting, I do think paying off refs is going to become a problem again. I do think referees, officials, marshals, whatever, I do think we're going to see a new wave of bribes happening. I do think, just because of the amount of money in the sports betting and stuff, it's getting crazy. I did see that Trump's longtime teleprompter operator is apparently under suspension for an investigation because he's allegedly made $100,000 making bets on what Trump would talk about in his speeches. And like, you just can't tell me that every single official is on the up and up, in sports. There's so much money in sports. We'll just get desperate, like with Klarna, buy now, pay later, crazy times for real. Prop betting. I just think it's gonna keep happening. Oh, Dodgers. Los Angeles Dodgers with Otani's ass right in the center. I can give my dad the Houston Astros card. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Wait, are there Houston? I should get a Houston Astros player to sign this. Oh my gosh. God, the first card to actively lose. To lose. Ooh. The back of this one looks different. Hold on. Wait. Top 75? Oh, this is a top 75 card, so maybe that's, I don't know. I'll put it in the special pile. Stars of MLB. I think I already got that one. And then Ben Rice, Yankees. Oh, okay. Is it still downloading? God. I would love to not be live and I would love to be editing right now. However, it is. Oh, it's almost 8. Wow. Hang on, I'm sending my friend. They had all of the Super Bowl rings here, which was really sick. Also, my brain keeps wanting to make Super Bowl one word. It is 2 words. Huzzah. Oy. Donate a galaxy or I'm not gonna open another pack. Or whatever the fuck these card streamers say. Oh, you know what else they had here? You guys, I met a celebrity today. And by met a celebrity, I mean I got to see Jordan Woods' bag. Her lucky bag. It was inside a case for Fanatics Fest. Oop, another 25. Tops. Tops. I'm assuming these aren't special because they're just in these ones, but I'm gonna hold off. And that's the thing, so many of these were worth nothing, but it's like, if one of these dudes, like, something happens, you know, then the card value goes up. Oh, Shohei. They have him as a designated hitter. Is he not? He's pitching, right? Is he not still pitching? Did I miss something? Chat? Did I lose connection? I feel like I missed something. Designated hitter? That seems stupid. Alas. Angel Martinez. Chad Patrick. Jacob Mercy. Have we seen a single Angels player? We have not. That's so funny, actually. Poop. This sucks. God, see, you see a pitch like this, and you're like, yeah, no wonder Major League Baseball pitchers' shoulder muscles turn into roast beef. No wonder. Okay, we got 2 more packs. Texas Rangers. Red Sox. Oh, we got an Angel. Christian Moore, second baseman. Watch him not play. Does he still play for us? Hold on. I gotta check. Yeah, he's still with the Angels. Okay, I'll put that to the side for now. You see that? For the Seattle Mariners. Okay. The A's. The Nationals. Okay, question. Because this was also a big deal. Do you guys think that... Ooh. Do you... Oh, Angels. Mike Trout. Okay. There you go. I know my dad likes Mike Trout. Do you think that Shohei was the one sports betting and not his interpreter? Or do you think his interpreter took advantage of the fact that Shohei actually did not speak a ton of English, and that he had access to Shohei's accounts and everything like that, and took advantage of that friendship. Well, I am cooking, so I can't tell you what you really pulled. LOL. That's fair. Let me know if I pulled something good. My brain is telling me I'm pulling nothing. Dodgers. Max Muncy. I'm just throwing them down at this point. Last pack. Dinosaurs. Sorry. New Age Athletics. Zoom. Joey Bart and Juan Soto. There we go. All together. Hold on. I'm streaming. Should I mute you?
Oh, I know. Nope, that's why I called.
Why?
Do you know where I am right now?
Are you in San Francisco?
I'm in San Francisco. I'm in Frisco.
Okay.
Frisco I am.
You were at Open Sauce. Oh, okay. Are you guys watching my stream? What did I do?
You're on the Twitch wall, Amanda.
Why am I on the Twitch wall?
I told them about the off-color remarks you made against me offline.
Is that what it is? Am I in trouble?
They have a, you're in trouble, Amanda. They're
Okay.
calling your stream tag right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a courtesy.
A courtesy.
By calling you, telling you that your stream is about to go offline because of your harassment and your homophobia.
My homophobia. Okay, so we're gonna talk about how you hate women. Have you told them about that?
Well, they actually think that's a W.
Okay, they Twitch HQ again. We're live on stream. Twitch HQ likes the Twitch user Scootish. Twitch user Scootish hates women. Wow, Twitch HQ hates. Hi, Larry. Uh-huh. I got free Topps cards at Fanatics. Well, considering I'll be there tomorrow night, I think it'll be fine. They're gonna shoot down my stream like a baby bird. You guys, we're being bullied. We're being bullied by streamer Scootish, twitch.tv/Scootish. He's bullying me, chat. And you know what? Wow. Wait, what's your favorite sports scandal? We were talking about that.
My favorite sports scandal?
Yes, ideally cheating has to be involved or mass fraud. Do you? Okay, enjoy Twitch HQ. Let them know I'm funny and witty, and I'm also bi if they want real bi representation. That's not Scootish who hates women.
Yeah, they said they watched the
I'm not even getting paid that much, so that would be really embarrassing if I was only gay for pay. Wow. Wow. New levels of homophobia and women hating being reached on this phone call. Okay. I'm bi asshole. So I guess they're at Twitch HQ right now. The Open Sauce crew, as in all the creators out there. And Scootish said they're going to take my stream offline because he says, quote, I am mean to him, and he told them that. So I was like, okay, did you tell them how you hate women? Because Scootish hates women, obviously. And he said, yeah, they dapped me up, actually. So officially. Always being 2 games back hurts on an atomic level. Hang on, someone just... Scootish! Shooting you down now. Thank you, Scootish. Scootish, you don't want to win the Swell Grand Prix? Where's my flag? Scootish. Look at how many fucking Topps cards they gave me. This is all AT&T did this. They won't give me money, but they will. Give me a fuckload of Topps cards. Thank you. Scootish, you won the 12 Grand Prix. Thank you for subscribing. Scootish hates women. Yes, Scootish. Twitch streamer, Scootish hates women. So if you pulled one, I just got here lol. I think I pulled the Phillies at some point. I mean, look at how many fucking cards are here. I probably did. I'm not going through all of these again, but in theory. We pulled the Angels, which we truly thought we were not going to. I thought I was not going to pull. Because the lack of Angels anything here is shocking. Ugh. Because, I mean, going through that is diabolical. That is a lot. Yeah, these were all freebies. This literally was a pack of 8 that they just gave me for being a user of AT&T, which is really funny. It's actually so funny because I was literally telling the joke the other day. You know how phone carriers, if you're a new sign up, they'll like give you a new phone, they'll give you an Apple Watch, there's all these bonuses, you know, there's all these, you know, freebies. But if you're an existing user, it's like, why the fuck are you speaking to us? How dare you? No, you don't get a discounted phone. I'm gonna spin in your hand for even asking, you know. Meanwhile, they gave me like a fuckload of shit. I got a lot of stuff. Ladies. Raised an Angels fan who was raised with season tickets. I don't know the last time I was at the Angels game, and I live close. My dad has season tickets. My friends ask. They're good seats too. He's behind the dugout, which is great because then when I yell at players, they can hear me. Because I just have this like I am a heckler. I admit I'm a heckler. I just have this like really groundbreaking notion that if you get paid a lot of money to play a game professionally, you should be good at it. Which I guess is like just not the industry standard. So yeah. A new and better deal. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, what's annoying is like to get this phone, because I had to get a new phone recently. Oh. Hello? Sorry? No, I'm alright.
Do you have garbage?
No, I'm okay. Yeah, thank you. I'm just here the one more night. Thank you so much. Guys, it's 8 p.m. Why is... When I left earlier, I specifically left because I was like, oh, housekeeping will come. And then they didn't. And I was like, oh, okay, it's just one of those hotels where, like, if you're only here 2 nights and you don't request it, you don't get housekeeping. And then she came at 8:15? No, this is not Murder Hotel. She was housekeeping. She was very nice. But I was just, like, confused. I did not lose my phone. I just got a new phone because I needed more storage and my old phone was slowing down excessively, and they're about to announce the new phone, and I didn't want the new phone. So I got this one. Like, I purposely left at like 10:40 because I was like, okay, I probably should get out of here because I saw them on the floor and then they weren't. That's so weird. There's been a few King stuff, nothing crazy. I will say, as far as like teams go, the only West Coast team that I've consistently seen. Oh, this is kind of an ass quality. I thought this was gonna be. I thought this was a regular strap. It's like that. It's like that. What's it called? Neoprene, almost. Not even that though. Quality of the buckle too. Wow. Okay. I was expecting better quality. Alas, for my freebie. I don't know if I got anything else. Oh, I didn't look at this yet. Hold on. So they said there's a big poster somewhere in here. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I'll take that. I've just been grabbing all the freebies I can because I am... Oh yes, if you guys are on the YouTube channel, you will notice the first of... There's going to be more, okay? It's just the first one. That was the shortest one, so I felt it was easiest. I'm going to try to be better about filming walkthroughs of events. That is not like just the standard B-roll. It'll be like one video that's just a walkthrough of an event. No narration, most likely muted because of audio. So like the only one that is up currently is the French Fry Festival. That's on the Swell Shenanigans page for now. And that is going to be part of the convention and event archive that I'm building, but I need a place to put the original video for now, so they're stuck on YouTube. So it's on the Swell Shenanigans page. Okay, this is here. I gotta figure out where this is. There was something else outside. I'm eavesdropping. Housekeeping is fighting. And I'm nosy. They're arguing over who did what rooms. I don't speak that language. Oh, does this open? Oh. Portuguese, maybe? Could be Spanish, but I usually at least recognize some words in Spanish. I don't speak any Portuguese. I don't think it's Spanish. This is my Yuki Tsunoda merch that I bought impulsively last season because I wanted to buy it before it never got made again, because he's never racing for them again. But yeah, so like this will be on, this is the show map. I need to find this. There is a massive presence here with Call of Duty for Modern Warfare 4. They have a big thing inside the center, which I did not get into. It's on 35th Street. Okay, where did I come up from? Because I came in here. God, there's just so much here. I saw pretty much everything, and because I'm not buying stuff, I think that's also helping. They shove NASCAR over here. But yeah. Crabs will be so good. Yeah, I think it also will help because I am someone that mentally I am very good at like subconsciously remembering locations of things despite my dyslexia, which is so weird. Like I can't explain to you how to get somewhere, but I can show you exactly how to get somewhere. It's very weird. Without me looking at the map or being like, oh no, I know where that is, immediately, and I can walk that way. Um, but also, I think it'll be really good, especially for events that I go to year over year, having another way to show like crowd changes of like actually being on site and movability. Like the Anime Expo, I did one for Anime Expo. There's going to be three for Anime Expo. I did West Hall, South Hall, and Artist Alley, but I didn't do the Kentia Hall. I didn't do Artist Alley itself. I didn't walk up and down those aisles, but I filmed that entire area so you can see the crowd. I have this thing with filming in artist alleys. It's a personal gripe. Most people are like, when I was telling them about doing this, they were like, it's probably fine because you're not zooming in on the artwork. But I still feel, especially with the growing use of AI and just people training art and things like that, I'm so anxious about it. Um, get one of the fancy have fun Lego sets and build it. Seems like how detailed they could be. It would be really fun. Yeah, the big ones are huge. Those are like the Technic sets. Those are the big ones. The smaller ones of all the teams that they did are actually really cool because even though they're all about like I think 120 pieces, um, but they're all slightly different to mimic the cars themselves, which I think is really really cool. They actually tried to personalize them at least quite a bit across the versus just doing the colors, which I do like. Yuki Tsunoda, my beloved, I know. Have you seen him and his hot girlfriend lately? See, I'm so annoying when it comes to because like I have some friends that are like, "Oh my god, they're dating," and I'm like, "Okay, is she hot?" Like I'm willing to find them both hot. She's gorgeous. But on Etsy, on 3D printing websites, some insane mounts to put cars and Lego sets on the wall of that wedding from yesterday, I think. Yeah. The car one that she took where he's driving and his hand's like on her thigh, kind of high up on her thigh. And his jaw is like all clenched because he's driving. But yeah, I think it'll be good to show that. And then the point of the archive, I already have a name for it. You guys, it's called Conchive. It'll be the Convention and Event Archive. Okay, Conchive. Someone's gonna be like Conchive, because archive is spelled with Chive, so it's Conchive. So someone's gonna like there will be people calling it Conchive, and I'm fine with that. Is she hot? No, I know, it's so funny because God, who was it? Someone was making fun of me the other day, like not the other day, like this is a while ago, and it's like, wow, she follows all their girlfriends. It's like, yeah, I'm bi. Of course, I'm following hot women. The fuck are we talking about? I could give half a fuck if Alexandra was married to Charles. I could give half a fuck. She's hot. Sometimes I am no better than a man, okay? For start, it will be swell only convention content until I develop a specific style. Eventually, Conchive, I would like it to be that if anyone wants to send items in, like for example, if someone went to the initial DashCon and they have anything and they would like the items documented, I think they would be good if they could send it in, photograph, digitize everything, and then send it back. Or if they would like to donate it to the archive, I think that would be good too. But I do like the idea of I to keep things consistent. It would need to be only one for me, at least at the start, being the only person doing the uploading of anything. Like Alex is funny, but I do know that Lily seems to be funnier. Okay? Like sure, Oscar can drive, okay? But Lily is an engineering student, okay? And the fact that she's extremely offline, I find hilarious, okay? I wish I could be that type of diva, okay? Um, but yeah, I also just like, I collect so many things. So like for Conchive overall, I collect programs and stuff from events. Like I have a huge container of just programs, pamphlets, maps, things like that. So like doing scans of all of those to have up, I think would be good for over the years. Um, Same with all my badges and lanyards. I like the idea of also scanning all the tote bags that I've gotten. I did donate a bunch of them not too long ago because I just had too many. So like there's gonna be far less of the tote bags, but even just like scanning this, which is a freebie. Yes, I had to be an AT&T person, but like scanning the Fanatics Fest NYC AT&T bag and showing the quality of everything, I think would be very cool. Any tickets, badges, things like that. Women in STEM. I just think that I mean I haven't seen a specific events archive lately, and like there's plenty of archives. There's tons of archives. It's not anything new for me to do like a digital archive of anything like that. I have friends that made the People's Archives or whatever, and I don't know. I just think I have a unique collection that I could start scanning, and there would be quite a bit on the archive already. You know what I'm saying? Swag quality documentation would be next level. Exactly. Like, especially because I talked about this for Outside Days, where I was like, the amount of free shit that I was capable of getting just from handing over my email at Outside Days, unparalleled. Okay? And I think that documenting things like that is such an interesting way to document the economy, like long term. Like documenting the economy based off data of attending events, I think is fascinating. Like documenting all of the AI shit that I got from the JoJo Siwa cruise. I feel like I can document the I'm gonna document whatever the fuck I want. I'm documenting the JoJo Siwa cruise. I did. That's an event. It's an event. I can document whatever the fuck I want. So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a fun little side project. Something else that is not, it's like swell adjacent, but swell is not attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be by Swell Entertainment, you know? Even if it's from the personal collection of Amanda Golka, you know? Like, even if you go to the French Fry Festival video, I did as much. I'm going to add more information, I feel. Like, I would like to add in the future more timestamps, things like that, to the description box, at least to document things. I've been sick and just now I'm coming out of it. I saw the JoJo thing on YouTube but didn't have it in me to watch it then. Whenever you're ready, roast. Roast. I always do that. I always call you Ro in my head. But yeah, I think swag quality documentation. Like, obviously, documenting this freebie that I got from giving them my email and spinning a big wheel. In the future, what I would like is if like I had someone else come with me to events, because sometimes there's just certain things I can't do myself. Um, is having someone come in with me and all they do, okay, is take high quality photos of every single booth. Like the activations, the booth themselves, and then we upload that as well to the archive, and then tracking booth quality. Because, like, here, the amount of care and detail and money put into every single booth is insane. I think that'd be crazy. The row is from Robert, and the next two are middle, and next two are. So it was like nonsense word, you can't pronounce it. Gotcha. I thought you was gonna say carry all my shit. No. No, I'm putting them to work. I want them to go and document every single booth. Because, like, I do so many photos as well, not just videos. But it's just not, like, I'm doing too much. I'm prioritizing video when I'm here. Short form and long form. Obviously, mostly long form for a full YouTube video. And so, like, to just have someone who's got a better quality camera that is just getting every single booth photo as possible and working in a grid format, I think would be extremely helpful. Someone a while ago, when I first talked about the Conchive, they suggested having the site, like the homepage, once you click into the Conchive itself, having the layout of like where everything is be laid out like a convention map. And I do think that would be really cool. So like it looks like a map, and then one area it's like swag bags, tote bags, badges, programs, miscellaneous freebies, photos, digital archives. Like I think that'd be really cool. Because like obviously this would be scanned and in a different spot than in the AT&T bag. However, I do also like the ability for you to be able to sort the site based off events. So like for example, if you type in Fanatics Fest, then everything that I uploaded from Fanatics Fest could show up for you. So you could look at everything if you would like, you know? Mr. Sonic Gen, can I be honest? Every time I see you come into do you always just say bye? Like, do you chat ever anything else? Or do I just not realize that it's you chatting? Because that does happen. Sometimes your guys' screen names blur together because of the way that the settings are. But I always remember you saying, heading out now, goodbye. Do you talk in stream? Do you just let me know when you're leaving? I appreciate the goodbye, but like, I just want to make sure I'm not missing other messages, you know? Yes, Jess, I'm trying not to bump into people. Okay, cat emoji. Find me browsing the lanyards category. No, right? Like like to be able to sort by category of thing, but then also to be able to sort by event, I think would be extremely cool. What else did I get? Okay. I did not give them money. I did not give them my email. I will say they were doing a pretty decent freebie. Starbucks has a booth. Okay? I don't buy Starbucks anymore because union busting. Okay? But they were giving these out, but they were also giving out gift cards that were on the backs of player cards. And if you got 3 cards, you could get free merch, which were like, you just would get in line. And they would you'd just have to get 3 of them. And then I think you could like draw for something. I don't know. I only ever got 1 because the line would get crazy. And like literally when I got that one, it was just like, I timed it perfectly. And someone was like, I was asking what this was about. And a guy walked up and he was like, just get in line. Just get in line. Trust me. It's worth it. Just get in line. I'll explain in a second. I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah. So they got drinks every 3 hours. And then you can get freebie. I was like, okay. So I got a drink. I'm going to admit it. I don't miss Starbucks. That I took 3 sips. That was not worth the line, but I got freebies. I got a gift card. Someone else can use it. I'll give it to someone else. Okay. There was, let's see, what else did we get? Oh, Fanatics. This is from FIFA. Oops, no. This is the guest pass that my friend got me. So I now have this because there's not an actual lanyard for the event. So I now have that. I had this. This is the FIFA World Cup one. So for the FIFA booth, you could scan this and unlock a fan experience. And then it was like, you get a commemorative thing, which this is always really smart. I do love when booth setups do special little lanyards like this, because they don't have to be crazy. To print these like this can be, it's not cheap, but like you can do them pretty reasonably if you make enough of them. And there's so many here. What else? Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else today. Oh yeah, here's the gift card. Yeah. Fanatics Fest Refresher, this is the one we got. So you have to get 3 of these. You just have to get in the line 3 times. And then you can get the freebie stuff, which I will not be doing, but alas. Oh, I forgot this was in here. I had to go to Sephora today. Camera, oops. Camera. Any other freebies? This is from AT&T. branded phone charger. It's a C. Like, I think that's everything. I don't think there's too many other freebies. I'm very avoidant about lines, and so I wasn't in a ton of lines today. But, you know. Sephora haul. Okay, I just got my concealer, my brow pencil, my brow twisty, and then this, because I was low on everything and I forgot to pack my concealer. The fuck fluffy thing was that? That was weird. So yeah. But like, I don't know. I just got a lot of stuff, and I think that a convention archive is a smart idea. Just get in line is crazy. No, he was very nice. He also had his children with him. He was like, my kids are going to start freaking out. Come on. Just made quality chicken sandwiches like Shake Shack. Cool. Tomorrow I have to try. There was a free Target bag that everyone had, and I was like, I didn't get one because I got it of when I got inside. However, there were some outside apparently. I just didn't get one. And then I knew there were free ones because there were some that were empty. And they were like a duffel bag, like a gym duffel bag that was like Fanatics and Target. And I went to because there's a big Target booth and they had stuff for sale, which already I'm not buying Target right now. However, they also didn't have any of my teams for the it was very affordable merch. I'll give them that. As far as affordability goes across the board for this whole place, that was definitely the most affordable. However, they did not have any teams that I'm currently rooting for, and also I'm not supposed to be buying merch, so I wasn't going to. And I was like, hey, how do I get a bag? They're like, oh, they're outside, or you can get one with a purchase. So there were free ones outside. So I'm wondering if maybe tomorrow I can get one. If not, it'll be fine. But I do think that would be good to add because they look like good quality bags. People were wearing them like backpacks. Just because it was probably easier than carrying it like a duffel. And then there was, what's it called? There's apparently a big outside activation for Call of Duty, which I missed. So I gotta go find that tomorrow. Because there's one inside, but there's apparently a big thing set up outside. So I gotta try and see that as well. Post about a dude who wouldn't go with his girlfriend into Ulta and like trash. YSL Beauty is in the headlines this week because YSL Beauty holy shit, someone spent $20,000 on Love and Deep Space. Holy fuck. Okay, I don't believe them, but according to fucking Polymarket, Taylor Farms lettuce supplied to Taco Bell as suspected source of cyclosporiasis outbreak sickening thousands. It's at thousands? What do you mean thousands of people? Also, side note, the fact that I stopped hearing people talk about Ebola, the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, really stressed me out. I do blame the World Cup for that because I looked it up, guys. We're up to 700 reported deaths. Like, that's confirmed reported deaths, okay? And that jumped quite a bit, like jumped by 50 between days. And I don't like that. I don't like that that's still a thing that's happening. I don't like that, like, you know, we're just not hearing anything because the World Cup is going on, you know? But yeah, YSL Beauty is in the news because a guy won a giveaway at work, like a party, for a bag of YSL Beauty products. And rather than give it to his wife, he gave it to his female coworker. And YSL commented on the post, so when's the divorce, girly? Every makeup brand is using it as a slam dunk right now, which is smart, but can get out of hand very quickly. That had to go over well. It didn't. If you see me at open sauce, maybe I can just get, would you like a card? Would you like a top? Here you go. There's a card. There you go. Divorce or you're a butter dish girl or whatever it was. So butter dish girl is, yeah, it's like, well, he got you a butter dish because you're a butter dish girl and you're not going to leave him. Need a rapper video doing the top spread? You're so right. Okay, guys, this is what I want. So Love Island ended, okay? And the couple that won was Bryce and Trinity, okay? I don't watch Love Island, but I've been following via social posts, okay? So Bryce's best friend is apparently meeting up with him and Trinity for the first time since coming out of the show. And she brought a 30-page printed out PDF of the funniest memes of both of them from the time on the show, because they don't have their phones during the show. And that's the type of friendship that I require if I am ever without my phone for multiple weeks on a TV show. This is what I expect. Like, that's funny as fuck. It's like, here you go. Nice to meet you. Here's the funniest images. Thank you for... Did you follow or subscribe? It's not telling me. Did you follow? There's no subscribe notif, so I'm assuming you followed? Yes? Please say yes. Please tell me what you did. I'm sorry, it's not telling me. My travel PC setup is not the most ideal. Follow. Okay, thank you for following. Gosh. Even when I saw this map, the thing that I will have to do is definitely like blur out all QR codes on things. Just because for, you know, longevity's sake and safety's sake and such. Those links will be dead. Follow. Thank you. Yes. Kimby, you subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. You won the Swell Grand Prix. Do they have all the food trucks on here? I think so. God, I had good pizza today at one of the food trucks. They were pretty fast. Oh, I could have checked in at the #1 sports fan space and I could have gotten some stuff. The only other team that I have a Spark sweatshirt, but it's way too fucking hot for me to wear a sweatshirt in there. There's no way. I have my Ferrari shirt, but it's Puma. So I don't know if Fanatics will be chill about that. I did see some dudes that were wearing football jerseys that they blinged out, like with rhinestones, with like Swarovski crystals. I will be doing that to my jerseys. Like, picture this. Well, I have one that's like the high neck, but like with like a bunch of jewels over the top. I do think I'm gonna bling out my Red Bull Racing sweatshirt, I decided. The one that's got like the logo just front and center. The big one from Abercrombie. I think I'm gonna bling out the logo. Cause it's kind of faded. Just a little bit. I just wear it a lot. But I want to add pizzazz, you know? And I embroider so many things. So I thought about beading, but then I don't like the idea of learning beading on that piece. You know what I'm saying? Because I like it so much. But rhinestoning, I have so many rhinestones. So I just got to get the right glue for the sweatshirt. And I think that would be good. But yeah, oh, also UPS is here, which is really smart. So UPS is officially partnered with Fanatics, so that if you traveled here and you bought a bunch of gear and you don't want to risk taking it home, they'll help you ship it home from the convention center, which is very smart. And more conventions should try and partner with shipping orgs to help with that. because that's really smart. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, there's a sinkhole in LA, West Hollywood. A 100-year-old water main broke, and it ended up flooding West Hollywood last night and leading to multiple sinkholes, including a massive one that's like in where one road turns into two on Sunset. So fun. That'll go well. What else? Let's see. This is the news since I'm back home now. Okay, it bleeped what you were saying, bro. Glass in the Pillsbury, parasites in the produce, and sinkholes in California get me off this planet. Oh, don't forget the smoke in New York City. It smells like a campfire outside, and I was one of maybe 3 people I saw wearing a mask. Because no one seems to. I'm from Southern California, okay? We know what to do when there's a fire, and even post COVID, no one's masking, okay? If you go outside when it's like this for even 10 minutes, it is like smoking a pack of cigarettes, okay? Now, some of you are like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, eventually your lungs will. Okay? Yeah, the sun's down now. Ugh, the smoke was so bad though, again. My dad was giving me shit for masking. He's like, you're the only one. It's okay, I love you. It's like, the fuck? Loser. And the smoke, the air quality is awful. The fact people are still dining outdoors, yeah. Well, it's why I got food delivery. And guess what? My delivery driver, wearing a mask. The glasses anyone today. I know, I tweeted about it. I was like, every day is hell. That's what I tweeted about the Pillsbury thing. Also, they're trying to say that it's Taco Bell that is getting everyone sick. Statistically, not possible with the amount of cases we're seeing. Unless everyone for certain was at Taco Bell, which, like, we've got thousands of cases of people allegedly sick from this cyclospora. I can't imagine it's all Taco Bell. Ohio, Cleveland, this is the first time in my life air quality index has been this high. We were advised to not be outside if at all possible. Yeah. I live with my parents who both chain smoke. It honestly barely registered to me how bad the air is outside besides the bonfire smell. I'm in Michigan and the AQI is like 500. See, they're telling us it's not that bad, the app. I think the app is full of shit. If I can visibly see the smoke between me and the skyscraper a block away from me, I think the air quality is a little bit worse than moderately bad, okay? Do not get Del Taco. Did my video finally download? It did. If it loads. And the thing is too is I only need to make one edit because William used the wrong screen grab of the glasses at one point. Because I was talking about the Meta Ray-Ban ones and he used the new Kylie Jenner ones versus the display ones, which is the ones I was referring to. So I have to fix that, and then I think everything else should be good. So that'll be tomorrow's video. Yeah, they're trying to say that it's Taco Bell is what I saw. At least that's what Poly Market is saying. Which the fact that Poly Market posts news actually drives me insane. But of course they do. They want you to bet on the news. So. Let's see. Of course, the House rejects the amendment to cut off Israel aid. Of course, that's what we did yesterday. Great, love it. Let's see. Yeah, EPA for Detroit. Let's see EPA now. Let me see. Very unhealthy. Oops. Nope, not what I... Very unhealthy. Just this side of red. Great. Love that for me. So cool. Trump's teleprompter guy? Yeah. I'm sorry, it's kind of funny. Is chat not coming on screen? Is my chat off? No, chat box on. Why is chat not hitting my screen? I just realized that. Can two more people type on screen or chat? Just chat random things really fast. I just want to see if it works. Why is chat not showing up on screen? Random things. Chat box is scared of you apparently. The fuck? I hate this thing. Your overlay is fully implemented on your laptop? No, it should be though. Oh, there it is. It was on the it was under my webcam. I do know that YouTube chat does not show up. Sorry, Nissa, but Twitch chat should. Because you don't have the donation ticker you added on here either. Yeah, this one's not fully integrated. Chat, though, has always been on here. It's been off the whole time. I thought it was just because not on the PC. No. I only just realized. You guys, I was so locked in showing you Topps cards. I was so locked in. I just didn't even notice that chat was buried under my glorious face. And Yuki Sonoda titties. I can't even. God, it'd be so funny if I could do that seriously. It'd be so funny if I could like lock in and make people think I was being legit. I've been typing slurs this whole time. No, I could read chat. It just wasn't on screen. Oh, I did get a free bracelet for the sirens too. I also entered to win tickets, and I entered to win free. What's it called? Free a puck signed by all the players, which I don't think I'll win, but I did enter. Each day they have different things to win, so I'm going to go back tomorrow and try and win more things. I think tomorrow's a hat. Alerts never showed on here, though. Alerts barely show on the other stream, too. Like, even all my wristbands, I need to scan all my wristbands, chat. Sparkly, I was talking more about the convention archive. Did I tell you about this? I don't think I did. My managers didn't know about this either. I bought a web domain. Chat, for the record as well. I owe Sparkly and my manager a finished outline of my my nonfiction book by the end of this month, or I owe them both $200. And it's looking like I might have to get $200 together. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna get it done. It would just also help if I had like I don't want to say that it's not started because I did start writing it months ago. I was supposed to get this to them in March. I just haven't finished the outline. And what's an outline anyway? You know, I'm just gonna put a bunch of words on a screen, a la Addison Rae, colors, a mock-up of a cover, and I'm gonna send that over like an asshole. Please get it done. It would be a gift, lol. Also, Sparkly, fuck, I didn't text you. You guys, Sparkly's birthday was this week. I did tell you early happy birthday, but that doesn't count. So happy birthday again. Also, yes, I got your invoice. I need to pay your invoice. It's funny because when I was driving with Anarchy the other day, I fully I fully was like, fuck, Sparkly, I didn't get her invoice. I didn't get their invoice. I fully blocked it. I was like driving and I was like, Sparkly's invoice, I never got it. And then literally I think I was about to email you and then you sent your invoice. Sparkly's birthday. You know what's been annoying me? I got my gel nails done the other day before I went to Cannes, and they're very grown out now, which I shouldn't be shocked by because I went to Cannes a month ago. But now that they've chipped, they're irritating the fuck out of me. I need to get them fixed. I need to get them sorted again. But that's an at-home project. That's a when I have time project. Get that shmoney, Sparkly. Celebrate your birthday and stay sparkly. I was going to ask if you wanted to call and yap, and I just take notes to make a Canva pitch deck. No, I know. I need to just... Because I started when I was writing last year, I wrote down quite a bit about it when I was first, like, toying with the idea of the concept of the book. The book is called Table for One, by the way, chat. So there's quite a bit already written out. I even started writing a few chapters. So I just need to, there's just so many things that I want to put into it. But also the problem is that I have multiple books that I want to write that are nonfiction. And so there are some stories that I start writing about them for Table for One. And then I'm like, oh no, this story 100% needs to be saved for I Probably Shouldn't Be Here, which is the events book. So, like, that's usually the issue, is that, like, I get really into writing about a certain story, and then immediately as I'm writing, or, like, ways into writing, I'm like, oof, wrong book. So I think it's going to be a lot of edit. It's going to be a hatchet job. We're going to have to hatchet the fuck out of that thing. But then in the perfect world, it's like, once I actually get into writing, and it's like, okay, hey, this chapter is definitely going to be for that book, then it's like, we could do 2 books in 2 years, you know, like with the way that my brain works. So we'll see. Sparkly, did you not watch Heated? How did you not watch Heated Rivalry? Sparkly, hi. How did you not watch Heated Rivalry? How? Although I will say I did try to get Anarchy to watch Heated Rivalry, and she said, quote, I don't like my porn to have plot. So, I have new... Which I do think she would like it if she watched it, but alas. She's also, like, the straightest person I know. She is not into the Fujoshi lifestyle whatsoever. And not even that I'm not a Fujoshi. I'm just a bisexual woman. Like, I don't think I'm a Fujoshi. I just think I'm a bisexual woman. You said, and did this last time that came up? Did I do the same thing? I got really close to the camera. What do you mean? I'm forgiving Canada for giving us smoky airs because they gave us Heated Rivalry. Yeah, but we gave them smoky air because we have a fuckload of data centers and shit, you know? Look at the flooding that's happening across the country. I gasped in a way that made my partner think something was wrong when I saw Ilya's ass. Right? Dude, Ilya and Shane's asses got so many of my friends to be like, okay, I'm doing my squats. You sure did, lol. I got a silent spam call from New York. Oh, yeah, they're monitoring the weather out here. So let's all hope that I make it on my flight tomorrow night, chat, to get to San Francisco. Because I really don't want to be stuck in the airport in New York. His cheeks were almost cartoonishly perfect, lol. I know. His tits are huge too in the show, and they're going to be even bigger now because I know Connor's been working out further. Hudson's comically larger. Hudson's larger in a way that is stupid. Them Maki Zenin in the opening sequence of season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen, for me, it was partially Maki, also partially every time I see a video of someone younger than me not being able to do a jump. And by not being able to do a jump, I mean you can get up, jump, land, and sit back down without making your knees pop or twisting an ankle or your knee giving out. Okay? People being younger than me and just no disability, nothing like that. They just can't do that physical jump. That got me in the gym. Avoid strenuous outdoor activities. Thanks for joining us on opening day. God, today was sold out. Why is my arrival guide coming at... Oh, tomorrow for Friday. Which street has the thing I'm supposed to go to? Okay. So I gotta go all the way down and then go back. That should be fine. There's a few entrances, so I should do that tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm gonna try and do my walk. I'm trying to do the walkthrough tomorrow. It's just so big. I'm curious how I'm gonna be able to do the walkthrough, but an attempt will be made. There's so many people filming too. Checked in for my flight. Diarrhea parasite source identified according to Business Insider. Shredded lettuce supplied to Taco Bell identified as a source of cyclospora that causes watery diarrhea. The FDA has linked the source... Person... Okay, give me the answer. Let's see. God. It's not just Taco Bell. Look into Who Taylor Farm supplies. No, I know. I'm not touching a leafy green. I got served a side salad with my bagel this morning, okay, at the restaurant. And I treated that thing like it was a loaded gun on my plate, okay? That's how I was operating with that thing. Also, Trump, I'm really glad I'm leaving tomorrow because Trump's coming to town. And I do consider him a harbinger of doom. He's coming to town for the finale of FIFA's World Cup. And I don't want to be in the same portion of the country if I can avoid it. Because it's a good headline, yeah. No, I figured it wasn't just... Jesus fuck. I figured it wasn't just... God, the flooding. I figured it wasn't just Taco Bell. because it just doesn't make statistical sense with the amount of people that are sick. Big vegetable sweating right now. Big leafy green. Tons of lettuce in my garden. Yeah, everyone that's growing lettuce is like, I'm fine. Do you know how fun it's been? It's been so funny to be able to explain the VTuber curse drama to my sports friends that are not terminally online like I am. It's been extremely funny. Ooh, 5 hours ago, breathing New York City's smoky air is equal to puffing 10 whole cigarettes. Expert warns. I'm sure. No doubt. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the sun was red earlier. That's how smoky it is. The sun was red. All the cancer without the nicotine, without any of the fun bits. The most confusing part of the Odyssey is how this took 10 years. And it's Troy to Ithaca. That's funny. I'll give them that. That made me chuckle. Is so catastrophically fucked in terms of damaged lungs. Oh well, yeah. Secondhand smoke is no joke. Yeah, it's very smoky outside right now. I can't fathom why mothers have their newborns in baby carriages all day like this. It smells like an ashtray. Well, like if you don't have AC and it's summer, so the kids are home, and it's like I get it. Like it's a catch-22. And some people, I feel like out here, you guys aren't drilled into the severity of smoke from fires, especially because people are like rationalizing. It's like, oh well, we're so far away from them. Like, yeah, the smoke is bad, but like, how harmful can it really be? It's like really bad actually. If you look directly at the sun during the day with no clouds, then something's wrong. Yeah. Cuba has a lung cancer vaccine? How the fuck does that work? Yeah, dude, last time it was happening, I was here in 2023. I was able to get tickets to the Tony Awards because people were canceling their tickets because the smoke was so bad. So I was able to buy last minute tickets to the Tony Awards. Let's see. Anarchy stream Pal World for 5 hours. Can I be so for real? I know I'm wearing a jersey, okay? Um, but it's been really funny for me mentally to walk around out here and be like, oh my gosh, cosplay so cute. And it's just grown men in their jerseys and carrying like wrestling belts. Like my brain is like, they're cosplaying as their favorite player. It's been very funny. Holy fuck, the aerial view of the fires from 9 hours ago. I swear, we don't get enough aerial views of fires, and I know why. It's typically because of where the smoke is, how bad it is, and the fact that because they're fighting the fires typically with planes, you can't get aerial views because you'll impede the airspace, especially because evasive maneuvers are sometimes required when you're doing this. It's just insane. God. This is crazy. Jeez. Immersive. They were playing the Lord of the Rings trilogy yesterday evening, and I kept the blinds open and pretended it was a 4D screening. Immersive. I felt like I was in Mordor. Oh, Firefighters, if you want to see more of that. I've seen so much of that, unfortunately. Guess that's one way to cope. God. God, watching the buses try and drive through the flooding in West Hollywood yesterday is crazy. No, it's today. That's this morning? Shit. Yeah, it was 3 a.m. That's crazy. I'm worried about the Super El Nino. Oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. Sorry, I'm taking my scrunchie out of my shirt. Oh, yeah, see, look how long it is without the hair tie. Like, it's not cute. Batty. That's how you batty. That's what gets you the batty comments on whatnot. Let me see if I can see any smoke in the lights. Hold on. The city just looks a little hazy. Thank you for, hang on. Thank you for following. Oi. Oi. This is not a comfortable chair. I'm gonna sit like this. All right, I've been live almost 2 hours. I am gonna probably wrap up soon, mainly because I'm on hotel Wi-Fi. It took me 9,000 years to download that video to edit it, and I have to upload it tonight. So I will be doing that soon. Plus I do got a sort of pack tonight, but I don't have a ton. I only brought a carry-on and then my backpack, so it should be fine. Oh, God. I brought a clear bag just in case, because you never know. And it did say, like, oh, bring a clear bag to speed things up. But there's people with backpacks and full-on rolling cases for their trading cards, so should be fine. Gosh. Making sure my hair. I haven't been outside that much, so my hair shouldn't smell like smoke. God. And I think there was no rain today. There was some rain yesterday, which helped a little bit, but not much. It doesn't help with it brings all the chemicals down to human level, which is bad, but it clears up the air slightly. Let's see. Oh my god, apparently if you get banned on Hinge, it emails your matches. That's so funny. One of your matches, Jake, was recently removed from Hinge based on information regarding potentially fraudulent behavior. We are notifying you because you match with this user. While Hinge cannot verify the accuracy of such information, it advises you to remain cautious if your online interactions with the individuals who you do not already know. And it's all them messaging him being like, "Are you okay? Wait, am I texting a fake number? Are you a fraud? Oh my god, what the heck? I'm dead, is this you? What did you do?" Bro, Jake, what'd you do? That's funny. It gives a reason to. Apparently, people were like, "Wait, so it'll tell your matches why you were banned, but not you?" Because some people were like, "Wait, it didn't even tell me why I was banned." God, the flooding of the water pipe is crazy. Oh my god, yeah, the World Cup final with this air quality. Oh, bad, 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 bad. Very bad, not good. Jeez. God, the buses that are probably out is crazy. God. 110-year-old water main. See what we could be updating and repairing aside from building a bajillion data centers? Fixing a 100-year-old water main, and we wouldn't have new sinkholes we have to repair. 2 dudes fell into the sidewalk sinkhole, by the way. Air quality is supposed to allegedly sort of subside by tomorrow morning. They said that today as well, is what I was told. And I can't imagine NYC is much better air, so be careful. Yeah, trust me. It's rough. Hopefully they're right about the wind. Unfortunately, they often are not. Ooh, Taylor Farms was notably the supplier of McDonald's slivered onions, blamed for the 2024 E. coli outbreak, too. Interesting. Like, I might just begin wearing a full face mask. I'm so over it. Yep. And my small town are getting so out of control. There's a lot of contracts that are being run out or canceled, thankfully, at least in California. So, I mean, it's the anti response is being positive, but I don't know how well it's going to continue to work out. Is this the same sinkhole people were taking pictures of like a week ago? No, this is brand new. We have a brand new sinkhole. Because a 110-year-old water main burst at 3 a.m. last night, causing immense flooding in West Hollywood, which then led to a sinkhole. 2, if not more. Probably more. because most of our streets, our drains are not maintained, if they have drains at all. Like most of our highways and freeways don't have drains. So if there's my favorite thing ever when it's raining heavily is if there's a freeway and there's an underpass. Underpasses, because of certain clearance requirements, go under a little bit. There's like a dip. And it's not much. You don't feel it much when you're driving. You can visibly see it, but it's nothing crazy. You sure as shit feel it when it's raining and it's full of water. Because there's no drains. In that little dip, it just fills with water. These are like on biking trails. Fun. Hate it. All right, we're gonna wrap up. I don't think I'm gonna raid out just because of the state of things with my Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna risk it, so we're just going to wrap this up. Definitely not streaming tomorrow because I'll be at the convention all day, and then I'm going to the airport. So, and then I get in San Francisco pretty late. So, I will not be streaming tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream Saturday. Probably not though, because I'll be with friends. So assume you guys won't see me until like Monday, if that. Okay. I know there's a race this weekend. Wait, let me check the schedule for this weekend. I'll have to check it again when I'm back, when I'm in San Francisco, because we've got the race, we got Belgium. So qualifying for me, it's 10 a.m. In theory, it would be 6 a.m. It would be super early. In theory, we can be live for the race. In theory. But I also think it would be really funny if I somehow managed to get a bunch of YouTubers to watch the race with me. We shall see. In theory, it'll be live. But most likely not, okay? And also, Formula E is this weekend as well. They're in Tokyo. Formula E. Wait, where are you? There it is. Oh no, sorry, a week from now. Why did I think it was this week? Sorry, next week is Tokyo. Why did my brain tell me it was this week? Yes, the same weekend as Hungary. Okay. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye.